we were a little bit lighter than usual with our aggressiveness on defense. You know, they make one, they make two, they make a few, and it starts adding up. So I just thought our overall readiness and our aggressiveness to start the game was not there tonight for a number of different reasons.
Yeah, Nate, you gave up 21 threes to the Bucks the first time you played them, 24 tonight. Is there something about their offense that gives your defense problems, or is it just a matter of being more aggressive, like you were saying?
I think it's a little. I mean, being more aggressive is number one. There's a lot of different reasons. Our in and out of our gaps with speed wasn't quite there. Our level of contesting shots wasn't there. You know, we have to be great in transition to not give up the easy ones. We have to be great on the glass to not give up the second chance ones. If you combine those, I mean, there was a few we didn't get matched up out of transition. We're better than that. So all those 5, 6, or 7 can add up to the other 10, 12, 14 of them that they made in other areas. So we just have to be better all around.
Scott?
Nate, do you think Malcolm or Miles' injury is anything that might continue into the next game, or is it kind of a day-to-day thing with him right now?
Yeah, I think it's day-to-day. You know, I talked to them both. You know, I talked to you guys, and then they had their court time, and then I talked to them, and they said they couldn't go here tonight, but I don't think it's serious. I would expect them back very soon.
Pat?
On a positive note, it's been a couple of nice games for Jeremy Lamb. How much do you feel like that knee injury was hampering him previously, and do you feel like that's a result of him getting healthier?
Yeah, getting healthier, and you know he had a little time off there, so he's a good player. You know, he went through that stretch there where I know he wanted to play better than he was playing. He puts a lot of it on himself. He's a hard worker. It was good to see him tonight get in attack mode and hit some shots.
Anybody have anything else? All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
guys struggled to find your footing defensively, especially early on tonight. And how much of that would you attribute to not having Miles Turner?
I think Coach said it best at halftime. We didn't play as hard as we could coming out the game. You can attribute that to Miles. You can attribute to a lot of things. But I think, each of us has to just look in the mirror and just ask what we could have done better that first, stretch we were in the game. They were hitting every shot, but I feel like we were making them. They were very comfortable out there. They didn't really feel our presence. So I think that contributed to the big first quarter they had.
Wheat?
Hey, Karis, they made 24 threes tonight. Is that a testament to their offense, or is that more an indictment of your defense?
A little bit of both. We obviously didn't play well defensively. Right? They were hitting a lot of shots, especially to start the game. Once you see one go in, it's sort of like a domino effect. We saw that tonight with them. And they really shared the ball well tonight. They got in the lane, found shooters. But like I said, we got to be better defensively, especially to start the game and set the tone.
Tony?
Karis, you had a really big third quarter after a not so big first half. Do you feel like you've shaken off most of the rust from not playing for so long? Do you feel like you still have a little bit of ways to go to get back to your true self?
I still have a long way to go, just with conditioning. I feel like I'll show, signs offensively and defensively like I did in the third quarter where, I feel pretty good, but I think just still conditioning-wise, I still have a ways to go in that aspect. And honestly, I use games as conditioning, you know what I'm saying? Just play as hard as I can on both sides of the floor. And I know, my legs won't be there some nights and, I'll feel better, some nights, but it'll be there. Tonight was my 6th game back and I was out for a while. So, I'm getting better each and every game. I feel myself getting better each and every game. I don't get discouraged or anything like that. So, for me, it's just one game at a time, one day at a time.
Pat?
Do you have a feel for where this team is from a confidence standpoint? Because the 3 days in Miami might have been the best stretch of the season, one of them certainly. And tonight, however, I know was disappointing.
Very confident. We're very confident. Like you said, we were out Miles tonight, who was probably one of the best defenders in the league. Malcolm as well, who's been our leader all year long. So, we don't want to make excuses, but we know how big those guys are to us, offensively and defensively. We don't lose confidence in, one loss. Those guys shot the ball really well tonight. We got another game against Detroit in a couple of nights. So that's the beauty of the NBA. It's not like football where you got to wait a whole week to play a game. So I think we got an off day tomorrow. We rest our legs off, we had 2 games in 3 days. So we just got to keep going. 3 games in 4 days, rather.
Anything else for Karis at all? All right. Thank you. You should have Doug in moment.
Defensively.
I don't know, man. We just weren't. Our urgency wasn't there from the start. I think we had to come out and really establish ourselves on that end of the floor, and we weren't able to do that tonight. And they hit a lot of shots. You got to give them credit, but a lot of that was due to our effort in giving them some good looks. So we just got to be better. We got to clean that up, and I know we will.
Yeah, Doug, how difficult is it defensively when you don't have Miles out there as that anchor of that defense?
Yeah, it's tough. He's one of the better defenders in this league, and he gives you that confidence if you're going to get blown by on the perimeter that he's going to be there to clean it up. So we definitely missed him out there. We definitely missed Malcolm as well, the way he's able to defend. So obviously it's huge when those guys are out, but it's not an excuse to we still got enough in that locker room to win. But just unfortunately that didn't go that way tonight.
Scott?
Doug, this team has not played well in Milwaukee for years now. Is it as simple as just a bad matchup? Is that a thing, or what else might it be?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. obviously they didn't have Giannis tonight, so we knew they had some guys that were going to step up, and they really made us pay. You could tell they were ready for that moment. And, they all hit big shots. So I don't know what it is. I feel like we can play with anyone in this league. It just unfortunately is a tough game for us.
Pat?
How would you summarize the road trip as a whole and where you guys are coming out of it? Because there was clearly plenty to like in Miami, but I know tonight was disappointing.
Yeah, I thought we took some big steps in Miami, obviously with the team fully healthy. And, we proved that we can play with some elite teams in this league. And, I think it takes a lot of guts to be able to win twice in Miami. So that's a good sign moving forward. Obviously, we need to flush this one tonight. We know we didn't play our best basketball. And, I think like Kara said earlier, we can't think about it too much because we got a game against Detroit at home. And we know we need to protect our home court better. So that's our goal is to come out and, start with the defense right off the get-go in front of our fans.
Yeah, Doug, on a lighter note, your thoughts on Creighton advancing to the Sweet 16 for a matchup with Domos' Bulldogs?
I'm just excited for them, man. They've been through a lot, and just really, really excited to see those guys playing at such a high level. And it's going to be a tough game against Gonzaga. It's going to be a really, really tough game against Gonzaga. But I'm just really happy for my dad and those guys. He made a mistake. What he said was wrong, and I know he's disappointed in himself. But as a white man in America, I think it's a learning experience for us. It shows that we still have a long way to go. We still got to educate ourselves. We still have to listen. And I know my dad's become a better man from this, and I hope we all can.
Scott?
Doug, we saw you grimacing or something on the bench. Was that anything in particular or frustration from the game? And then also, did you ever get your tooth fixed?
Tooth's getting fixed tomorrow. So I'll have a new one in tomorrow. I got a little plastic one right now. But, I took a little fall there, but I take a lot of falls in these games. I've been attacked for a lot, but there's nothing wrong. I'll be just fine and ready to go for Wednesday.
Pat?
You touched on this a little bit earlier, but how important is regaining home court advantage to ultimately having the type of season you guys want to have?
Can you repeat the question? Sorry, I got a little sidetracked.
You're fine. How important is regaining the home court advantage that you guys have had in previous seasons to ultimately accomplishing the goals as a team you want to this year?
Yeah, I think it starts on the defensive end. We haven't shot it great there this year, and I just think we're a team that when we're getting stops, we can get out and run and we can score. We got two elite point guards that push the pace, and it's been great having our fans back in the arena. A lot of these road arenas don't really have many fans, so it's at home we've actually had more than we're used to. So we just got to get used to that, and we know they're for us, and we just need to come out and show them the way the Pacers play and give them a beautiful style of basketball. And I think coach and everyone's harped on it. It's going to start on the defensive end, and the offense will come.
All right. Thank you, Doug.